How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon White 2 post-game. Last time, we did a couple of more memory link flashbacks, which is always a good time, seeing the backstory of events that changed between Black and White and Black 2 and White 2. And in this episode, we are back here in the Pokemon Dream Radar for, quote-unquote, part 2 of what the Dream Radar actually really is all about. The last time we were in the Dream Radar was kind of like, hey, this is a thing, you can collect Pokemon, this and that, but the main gimmick behind the Pokemon Dream Radar is to catch the new Therian forms of Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, and then you transfer them over to a copy of Black 2 or White 2 for something I'll show off a little bit later. But anyway, so in order to even unlock the ability to go to catch these three Pokemon, you need a certain amount of Dream Orbs. With a total of 400 Dream Orbs, you unlock Eureka Extension Alpha, and inside Eureka Extension Alpha is Tornadus. Now, it works just like catching other Pokemon in the regular field research you do, or whatever extension you choose. But these Eureka extensions obviously feature more stormy clouds, and basically there's one stormy cloud that has the Pokemon, and then the rest are Dream Orbs. I don't really know why they decided that. They could have just did it normally, like, for example, the 15 clouds that appear, it's like 12 Dream Orb clouds and 3 stormy clouds. They could have just done that and had the legendary and one of the stormy clouds anyway. I digress, but yeah. With 400 Dream Orbs, you unlock Eureka Extension Alpha, and you're able to catch Tornadus. Now, after you do, obviously, it's the same thing. You do the send research data, and then you go to the Unova link, and then the Nintendo 3DS link in the main menu, and then you get the Pokemon. Now, before I go over Thundurus, I quickly want to mention support items. Now, I kind of showed this off in the upgrade area at the end of the other video, but I wanted to really extensively go over the support items because they are very, very useful, at least for catching the Therian forms of these 3 legendary Pokemon, so I wanted to mention them really quickly. So, I'm gonna start with the most useless one in my opinion, and that's the energy recharge for 50 Dream Orbs, and you can buy unlimited amount of these as long as you have the available Dream Orbs to you. With the energy recharge, you can restore the energy spent while catching Pokemon. I don't really see much of a use for this, cause, like, the Pokemon will probably flee a lot and you'll recharge your energy, you know? So I don't really find this one useful, that's just my opinion. But anyway, the next one, with 50 Dream Orbs as well, is the Dragnet charge. And with this one, you can slow down a Pokemon's movement temporarily. And that's why I find this the next useful, or first useful one, I guess. Because it only slows down the Pokemon temporarily. And it's not really holding them in place, it's just them not moving as fast, so you're able to catch them better, I guess. And then the actual good one, for 100 Dream Orbs, is the Vortex Charge, and with this one, the Pokemon will actually be held in place to make it easier to catch. So I do recommend that you at least get the Vortex Charge and the Dragnet Charge, because they're the only charges. The other one's a recharge, it kind of doesn't count, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I recommend Dragnet and Vortex for catching these Pokemon. You can even see that I used them in the footage of catching them. But anyway, I should actually talk about how to unlock Thundurus. So after collecting 1,000 more Dream Orbs after catching Tornadus, you will unlock Eureka Extension Beta. And of course, you go through the process again of the Stormy Clouds, and then you eventually find it. I like how they give a little movie countdown, too, for catching the Pokemon. You've already seen that, of course, but I really like how they did that. And last but not least is catching Landorus. So, after collecting 1,600 more Dream Orbs after catching Thundurus, you will unlock Eureka Extension Gamma. And yeah, so that's the reason why it took a little while for this video to come out after the first Dream Radar video, because I really needed to kind of grind this out in between, recording other things. So, yeah, you need to collect a total of, I think I had a total of 3,600 Dream Orbs after everything. So, I don't know, it seems kind of random, you would think. But it seems like 3,000 when you put it together. So, there's that. So if you want to collect all three of them, you need to grind out the Pokemon Dream Radar extensively. I really wish I would have played the Dream Radar while I was playing through the main story of White 2. That way I could have done this a lot easier and I wouldn't have been so stressed to do it. But yeah, that's one mistake I'll never make again unless they make Unova remakes eventually and they make a Dream Radar minigame, because I doubt they would make they'd make a Dream Radar sequel, if that makes sense. So, of course, after catching Landorus, you can do the whole thing again, sending the research data, blah, 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 blah. And after actually catching Landorus, you don't actually get the normal screen of completing a an extension. What you get instead is Professor Burnett thanking you for helping her with her research, asking that you stop by from time to time to do some more research, and then you actually get a credit sequence, which is really, really cool, and I'm gonna show the full credit sequence. I don't know if this is post-commentary, so I don't know if it's on the screen right now or not, but spoiler alert, there's credits. Anyway, so I'm gonna let the credits play, and I'm gonna see you in a little bit with live commentary for what these Therian-formed Pokemon actually allow you to obtain in Black 2 and White 2. So with that, I will catch you in just a bit. Alright, here we are in White 2, and as I will show you right now, I actually have Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus all in my party right now. And what I'm about to do is I'm about to head to a place I couldn't show off in Pokemon White, because I could only catch one of the 3 forces of nature. Anyway, so I'm gonna scale these waterfalls, and we are going to head to a place called the Abundant Shrine. Now, in the Abundant Shrine, it's basically dedicated to the 3 forces of nature, more so Landorus. And when we get there, you'll see what's so special about it. Now, I need to go right here. This is where our 7th stage was, back in Pokemon White. And it's in Pokemon Black too, but you know what I mean. Anyway, Jellicent, wow, we are on the edge of the waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Alright, I'm not gonna sing anymore. Anyway, tucked away here among the trees is the place we are looking for. So you know what Landorus is like when it means business, huh? Yeah, I do. It changes into another form and flies around the sky. Tornadus and Thundurus change forms too. Well, that's the story anyway. That's good then. You know, I've only heard about it in stories too. This little shrine is dedicated to a Pokemon called Landorus. They say that when Tornadus and Thunderous were whipping up storms that damaged houses and fields all over the Unova region, Landorus made them stop. That's a story from when my grandpa was just a little kid. Well, it's still a story, but it's actually true, unbeknownst to them. I would actually, you know what, we'll explore the Abundance Shrine, why not? Let's explore. I know there are trainers around here, actually, which is a bit weird, but, you know, because you wouldn't really go, I mean, you could go here, but it'd be weird going here without the legendary Pokemon. It is the great Landorus that protects this land. With its help, we are assured of rich soil and a prosperous harvest. Okay, so this is dedicated to Landorus. And they kind of treat Landorus like a god. You would think Landorus is Arceus or something, the way these people treat it. Nothing over there, that was a waste of time, cool. Let's go over this way. I do have a repel sprayed up. I don't want to face you, I just want to get in here and grab this shiny stone. Okay, cool. Ooh, there's a hidden grotto here. Don't think I didn't see you. I've been looking out for hidden grottos all over Unova, and I was finally able to find another one. Gooey Mulch. I'm never finding a Pokemon again in one of these, am I? Anyway, enough about the hidden grotto. I want to avoid the trainers, because this isn't what this part of the video is about. We're not Okay, I need to actually... Wait. Oh, no. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, where do I go? I go this way. Oh, are you kidding me? It's a required fight. I wasn't really expecting to battle, because, I mean, I left half my team in the PC to bring these Pokemon with me, so I wasn't really trying to battle anybody. I'm going to avoid you. I hope we get there soon to that, you know, actual shrine, because this is a bit tedious. Okay, I need to avoid you. Oh, Trick Room, TM92. Cool. I need to avoid as many trainers as possible. Okay, there we go. All right, now. Oh, God. Oh, I almost ran up to him. There's a hidden item over here. I already know it. No? Really? No hidden item? Are you kidding me? All right, well, let's just walk up the stairs and see the shrine in all of its glory. Wow, what an awesome trainer. That Pokemon you are traveling with is Landorus in Therian form. A long time ago, Tornadus and Thunderous started a rampage in Therian form. When everybody thought the Unova region would be ruined and gave up hope, Landorus, also in Therian form, appeared out of nowhere and stopped them. That's what they say. Oh, hey, wait a second. This has been placed in the shrine. Take this. We have obtained the Reveal Glass. They say the Reveal Glass brings Thunderous, Tornadus, and Landorus back to their original appearances. However, I don't know whether Incarnate form or Therian form is the true form. I mean, if you came here in black and white, they kind of didn't mention Therian forms, so I think their original forms are their incarnate forms. So they kind of like retcon the story there, saying their Therian forms were their true forms. Or at least how the story says it is, quote unquote. So yeah, that's a thing. We got there's another hidden grotto in here? I was just coming over here to get this Pokeball, but there's another hidden grotto? Really? I mean, I think there's other places with 2 hidden grottos. I think Route 3 is one of them, actually. Anyway, I'm gonna spray repel. Hey, at least it's not mulch. Oh, it's actually an Amoonguss. Well, at least it's a Pokemon, finally. I mean, they're level 39, so you kind of technically were meant to come here earlier than I did. But, I mean, yeah, footage and everything. Again, I really should have started playing before, during the actual main adventure of White 2, then I wouldn't have had to basically give myself a heart attack by constantly playing and kind of going insane while playing over and over again. Also, Mr. Breeder, can you move? What are you doing? Hello? Breeder man? If you don't even battle me... Oh. Oh, you're a guy that does an Interlink thing. Okay, but can you move? Because I would really like that mulch. Please? Thank you. Or, not mulch. Rare candy! That's a lot better than mulch. Okay, please don't block me in. I'm gonna force you to move away from here. Come on, move. Thank you. Okay. Well, that is technically everything. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna show okay, I didn't mean to come over here. I'm gonna show off what the Therian forms look like in battle, and then I'll actually show you what the Incarnate forms look like in battle. So, let me wear off this repel. I forgot about you. I'll be right back. So before we actually use these Pokemon in battle, I should show off what their summaries look like, right? So let's start out with Therian form Tornadus. It's a quiet nature, which, I mean, it's okay, because it ups special attack, but, I mean, lower speed isn't really that ideal. But it comes with the moves Revenge, Air Cutter, Extra Sensory, and Agility. Its ability is Regenerator. They have different abilities in their Therian forms compared to their Incarnate forms, just so you know. So Regenerator restores a little HP when withdrawn from battle. We know this because we got it on Amoonguss. Next up is Thundurus. Oh, by the way, Flying type, pure Flying type, one of, like, the only pure Flying types in the game. Even with 7 generations deep. Thundurus, you are a rare breed. Then we have our Thundurus, which is electric flying type, and it's adamant natured. So it comes with Volt Absorb for the ability, restores HP if hit by an electric type move, and the moveset it comes with when catching it is Revenge, Shockwave, Heal Block, and Agility. And then, last but not least, is our Therian Landorus, ground flying type. It's relaxed-natured. I mean, defense plus is cool. Speed lowered. I mean, it's better than an Adamant Thundurus, I guess. But comes with Intimidate for its ability, lowers the attack of an opponent. And it comes with the moves Bulldoze, Rock Throw, Extra Sensory, and Swords Dance. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's test these puppies out in battle. This is gonna take a little while. Now that we've seen what the Therian forms are like in battle, let's use the reveal glass we just got to change them back to their incarnate forms and see how they perform in battle. Oh, having to do this one at a time sucks though. Why can't I just do it continuously in the main menu? I don't really think the stats change much when it comes to changing their forms between each other, but of course, like I mentioned, they have different abilities depending on which form, so Tornadus has Defiant, and so does Thunderous, and then Sheer Force is on Landorus. There we go. Anyway, time to test the regular incarnate forms in battle. I don't know which form is. They make the backstory so weird on these guys. Alright, and that is going to do it for this episode of the Pokemon White 2 postgame. So before I go, I'm obviously going to exchange the Forces of Nature with the remainder of my party that I left behind, because, I mean, I'd like to actually use them, you know, when it comes to the rest of this adventure. So this is my Legendary box, and Eevee's here too, just because. And now I want to show you all of the fruits of my labor of the Dream Radar. So, from this Muna onward, except a couple of these Pokemon, because I caught them trying to get a medal for my medal box, to get to 50 medals, which is apparently one of the goals, and now there's a goal to get 100, it's so weird. Anyway, so, excluding this Staryu, this Drifblim, this Golduck, and this Solrock and Tangela, I've caught a good amount of Pokemon in the Dream Radar. Now, I forgot to mention during the first portion of this video that I will leave a link down below to an article about the Dream Radar to show you what other Pokemon you can find after catching the Forces of Nature, because more Pokemon will become available to you. As you can see, there's a couple of them that I caught. I caught like a bunch of Igglybuff, and then I caught a Shuckle too. So, yeah, with that is actually going to do it for this episode of the postgame, and next time we will finally take a look at some of those areas that were in black and white that were inaccessible to us for the beginning of the game. So with that, thank you for watching, and until next time, I just hit my water bottle. Catch you later.